Why did this conversation need to happen?
Because we're about to end it.
It's over.
Last episode is over.
Never see people again.
Happy New Year.
Book me now. Hey, welcome back to Pop the Balloon and Find Love St. Louis. I'm your host, Crystal.
Tommy Dangerfield.
And y'all, today we have some special guests with us, the BAMs.
The bosses.
All right, the bosses. The producers.
I'm not a boss.
Yes, she is.
They run shit out. We just the help.
We all here together. We're gonna get into some things. Everything Pop the Balloon, Find Love, St. Louis. So thank y'all for tuning in with us.
Still watching whole episodes.
Watching the whole episodes. So
questions.
I'm gonna just kick it off with just a general question. All right, we're gonna flow maybe left to right. The conversation that we're about to have is all about Pop the Balloon. Everything Pop the Balloon. Why did this conversation need to happen?
Because we're about to end it.
It's over.
Last episode is over.
Never see people again.
Happy New Year.
Book me now.
I see y'all in the streets. I always lose my job as soon as I get it. This is crazy.
The real reason. I think the real reason is just because of where we're going. This is season 4. I guess still gonna be season 4 going into the new year, a few more episodes, but it's time to just stop, kind of revisit the past seasons, not the past seasons, but just the past, and just kind of bring everybody up to par on where we're going and why we are going in that direction.
Yeah. So y'all stay tuned. Let's get into everything. So I'm gonna just ask you first. What do you think if people saw just one day of production, what would shock them?
Cut. No.
This shit over with already. It's a mess.
Just one day. You saw one day of filming.
One day,
Yeah.
they would be surprised what all had to take place before the camera turns on.
Okay.
Just getting everyone to the studio.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, to get, like I tell them on the phone, to get them from the phone to the balloon is a task. So that would be what they would need to.
How aggressive do you have to be to get them from the phone to the balloon?
See, I can't say
Aggressive?
too much.
Like not aggressive in a physical way, but like with
your ass over here to
with
this
your
love.
process.
I definitely have to, like, I'm friendly, which they all, know, but it's a kind of a no nonsense, kind of letting them know what it is and what it's not. Like this is what I want and this is what I don't want. And if you come in this or do this, we're not taking you. And it's deader, then they're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Nah, you serious, huh?
Because they see the fun. They see it, what
Yeah.
it looks like, but not really what it takes.
What about you? What you think somebody be shocked about? They see like one day of production.
How cool is this after the show is over with? That's like the best part. People would be normal then. On camera, I don't know what the fuck they be doing. But afterwards, they become sane again for some reason. That be I'm like, oh, you normal? That's crazy.
You
We can't tell. You know what you just say tonight? That's wild. But yeah, it'd be a good vibe after the show. Sometimes you be like, hey, get out of here.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it'd be a good show after that.
I ain't gonna lie, after the show, it is a good vibe, but I'm more like, all right, we done. Like,
She ready to get back on.
no, like everybody gone and gone now. We done. Like, we done.
Y'all still here?
I'm with Charlize, it's like the process of getting them to get there.
Yeah.
It's I'm taking my hair down, let it just hang. It's so much as it
Okay,
is.
what we doing?
Beyonce.
Yeah, I didn't have a hair hold on my hair, and I felt the ponytail getting loose, and I was like, nope, just let it hang.
This is fall for no reason.
Yeah.
You got ghosts in her.
But it's such a excessive process in so many words that you dealing with them so much, and then after we done the contestants, I said them, the contestants, then after we're done filming, and then when you get through filming, and you got to hear all this stuff, and then you just, whew.
Oh, you find out stuff we didn't know about.
I think one thing is people don't realize we have a weekly show.
Yeah.
It's not monthly. So like after you see that episode just drop today, Wednesday, we're working on the next week, this week, and then the next week, and then the next week, and then the next week.
Yeah,
So it's
we work.
that's the challenge part of it, and then trying to, put the ages together. It's most people couldn't do this.
They
just
couldn't.
They
But
trying. They failing.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
the age thing though is always like one of those big questions, like why is this person this age and they're on the episode with people older or younger or whatever. And something I personally share is like honestly a lot of them request that.
Yeah, that's their
I've been
preference.
telling them a lot of them
They-
ask on the
They
phone.
want to.
Yeah.
If they
Yeah.
25, they say I want to be on an episode with older people,
Yeah.
or if they're older, I want to be episode with younger people.
Yeah.
So we give them
Old
what they
dudes
want.
love young chicks and young chicks love old dudes. This is what it is, apparently.
It's what it is. But I want to ask you though, Terry, because what y'all don't understand is that when people do them, when y'all see them little zoom in shots of people,
Eddie T.
it's all Terry.
I'm giving people what they want.
You are. 'Cause I was watching one recap and he was like, oh my God, show the shoes, because they were
Hey,
talking
show
about
the
There go the
shoes.
shoes. Yeah, I'm giving you what you want.
But from your lens, what is something you think someone would be shocked about from one day of production? From your lens. So we have the producer, we got the host side.
If you're a videographer or if you deal with video or film, the challenge of that white wall. A lot of people don't realize if I show you the raw footage, how much those colors blend on the wall. Like you remember in the beginning, no one could wear white.
Yep.
Because I was still trying to figure out how to not let the white blend in with that white. So it was challenging in the beginning just with that and the angles and then, the mics and then the audio and just it's so many moving pieces to put this show on the way it looks.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why if you look at St. Louis and you look at any other show, there's not too many that looks like ours.
Yeah.
Because I'm a stickler on the quality, the sound, and it's just me. I do everything myself, and I can bring other people in, but I've been doing this so long where I'm confident in myself to pull everything off and pull it together. Because if something fail, I'll take responsibility for that versus someone else. I'd rather take that bag.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this one, Charlize, as well. Why isn't it just like a show up, talk, go viral?
That's not the point.
Yeah.
It's not the point of the
Find
show.
love.
Yeah.
It's definitely for people that are intentional. You know,
Yes.
it's not about cloud or just coming because you're an artist or you're a poet. Just to be seen. It's more to it than that. It's trying to bring back the old ways of dating, which is face to face.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's huge, and that's why you just can't show up. Because if you show up, we've had those,
Yeah.
moments.
You know who you are.
I think that's what people don't understand. Like we're really intentionally trying to get people to match.
Yes.
Like I want to film their wedding, their proposal. Like we
Yeah.
want to get people to match.
We want to
And
get
when we
invited to
talk
the baby
Once you have a
showers.
baby, rename it.
the thing is we can only control what we can control.
Yeah.
People have their own intentions. They're going to sell you on what they want to sell you on to come on the show. Lights, camera, action, hit record. Now this character performs.
Yeah.
But our intentions are to get these people to match and not create these viral moments. But we do also understand it's St. Louis. And people in St. Louis know how St. Louis people are.
Yeah.
St. Louis isn't like Arizona, like Atlanta, like LA, like New York. St. Louis are their own people.
Yeah.
And we can only control what we can control.
Yeah, it gets really weird.
Yeah.
I think at the beginning though, it seemed like the formula for
Right.
the contestants.
Yep.
And it's shift a bit now, like especially having you on, and I know you, like you said, your whip a little shorter than most.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm gonna tell you what it is, what it's not gonna be. You can see like how they straighten up a little bit more
Yeah.
and how more intentional people are coming on.
Right.
Even the episodes we didn't get matches, it still was a good episode for
Right.
the most part. So
Right.
so I'm gonna ask y'all this question. This is off a record. Between the men and the women, who do you think be at fault the most of why connections are not being made on?
The
it?
women. Definitely the
Definitely
women.
the women.
And I tell them every time I'm
It's the
home.
women.
I tell them,
I don't
yes.
like his shoes. What the fuck? Look
Yeah, it's because if you guys notice, if you ever watch an episode when the guys are holding, guys less likely pop as soon as the woman
Yep.
pop out. As soon as she walk out, they'll wait a little bit and let her him out. Women,
He bow-legged.
They be like, and then it takes one woman to be like, I don't like his shoelaces. And then all is before women holding balloons. As
and they
soon
gonna
as she
look
said
down,
that,
and yeah, I don't like him neither.
and then all the rest. So there's a lot of following. You know,
Yeah.
I get like being a girl's girl, but I don't think this being a girl's girl. It's like
Right.
being a
Following
follower.
the
It's a
leader.
solo sport.
Right.
You
Yeah.
trying to find love and
For
go home with her.
you, exactly.
Because the men not like that. The men not gonna pop
Right.
because you pop. He not gonna pop. He's still gonna be like, oh, he
I
ain't
tell you
like,
what's the
We
difference.
seen that once, but that was
So-
weird. They were weird. Them guys was weird.
The
Y'all.
difference is with men, even if a man has the intentions on just coming to go viral or just coming to just be seen a clout, it's different when you have an attractive woman in front of you that you actually have an opportunity to talk to, or she might be your type, where it just changes everything versus a woman. Woman, you know, you guys have men that you guys all the time. You know, Walmart, you can be dressed down, man, still like, oh, you look cute. Oh, you like, I look busted. But for men, it gives us an opportunity where you're in front of that gorgeous woman. You like, I was coming for views, but man, she look good.
and you
So
like,
it
my
just
shirt up,
changed
right?
things. Yeah,
So
it
you think
changed
because
things.
women feel like they have more options to the men, and the men don't feel like, well, women have more options whether you cute or not, but for a man to see an attractive woman, it's like one in a dozen for him in that
Well,
moment.
I take that back with you, whether you're cute or not. That does make a
That
difference.
definitely make a difference. If you watch the show, being cute makes a difference. We've
Now,
seen
if
things.
you cute, then you got a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
But if
You're
you
gonna be
just
surviving forever.
I think that in the world, men have to be here. Women, you know, we can thrift, they don't mind if we vintage,
Yeah.
we can put stuff together.
Rainbow.
But
Yeah,
men,
Ain't no man checking no
they
price
have
tag.
to
You
be
weirdo.
here, and so they know that they on camera. Like, oh, I better not match with him. Pop, even if they know they can work with them, get them together. But in some episodes, you'll see like some older ones, like, oh, well, yeah, you know, we can work with them.
Yeah.
She gonna put them together.
Yeah, so it's.
I don't think clothes. I get it, aesthetics, but I don't think clothes should be a reason you be
It
popped.
definitely should not. It definitely should not.
If that's the case, some men, a lot of men should
to a
pop.
certain extent.
I'm about
Yeah,
to
it
say.
is.
If a
Some I
woman
would.
wears something she shouldn't have no business wearing, showing too much, not too
Yeah.
much as far as revealing, but it just wasn't the right outfit
Yeah.
for her,
Yeah.
then it's like, maybe she should wear something a little big, a little flowy, so I ain't seeing
Yeah.
all that. So it matters. But with
agree
guys,
with
if he got on he took the effort to put a nice suit on, and you popping because you don't think he put it together nice, that's just.
So that's what I'm referencing.
Yeah.
Because I can agree to that. Like there's some things you can wear that is just like throw everything off. And it feels like a representation of exactly who you
Yeah.
are. But we've seen where the men actually look nice. They, put their own little fashion sense to it.
Yeah.
And nothing's revealing. They drawers are not showing, clean cut. And
Today's
it's like,
episode.
How about this? I was just saying, look at this.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to Bombasky, my little boss,
it's like
man.
we
Shit.
not. I'm like, and I had to ask the watcher. I'm like, how's this not
Oh,
compatible? And I'm
yeah.
like, I really try to mind my business, but this don't mean y'all not
I
compatible.
feel like the Plags matching. Like, what the
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we had to kind of dry hate on some of y'all.
It was too new. Honesty.
All right, let's talk about casting because people have opinions. Okay, let's
Right.
kick out some communication with that. Do we vet the people? Yay or nay? Yes or no?
They got us on camera.
Well, you was
vetting
vetting
them. You
people
vetting them.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing vetting live.
And I'm thank God I don't do that no more. That was nerve-wracking. People be showing up looking like anything.
You like, yeah, I'm fit. Oh, this episode coming up. Oh, yeah, that gonna be
Are
good.
you fit putting your wig on, baby?
So she, for you guys to know,
Yeah.
she's 100% over vetting now.
Yeah, yeah.
So she talks to these
Don't
people
inbox
over
me
the
because
phone.
y'all don't like the lineup. Don't do that.
yeah,
But she can tell them your process of vetting.
yeah. Because it
I'm
has
gonna
got
tell it all because we
it
don't
has
need
improved
no
tremendously with the
replicas.
show.
Yeah, we gonna get those.
I'm gonna tell you a
anyway.
little bit, but not everything. But
Right.
yeah, so people, we do not go out and scout. We may have an ad, but we do not inbox trying to recruit.
We don't
Everyone
go to
that
liquor
comes-
stores.
no.
We don't go to the corner. We don't go to bus stops. We don't go anywhere. They contact us. But go ahead.
Yes, everyone that comes on the show inquires.
Yeah.
And we have them send in, whatever we ask for, various things, just to see if they will respond. And believe it or not, 70% probably don't. They don't respond. So, we kind of work that, but we ask for things. We have a phone conversation. Set up a time to have a phone conversation. And then the process starts. The biggest thing for us, even before we say yes, is communication.
Yeah.
If you can't communicate, you're not a candidate. So you can fall off and read the message. I'm big on that. Like, don't ignore me. Yeah. If you ignore me, you don't have a shot on coming on the show ever again because you read my message. So communication is number one in vetting and approving into getting on the show. It's not how you look. It's not how great your body is, how many likes, or
we don't care about your views.
I can care less about how many people are following you.
No. We don't
if
care.
you can't communicate, you don't have a chance. That's huge in the vetting process.
Yeah. How many times have you got like some half naked ass videos? It's what I look
I got a man just yesterday. He was soaking wet in his picture. I'm like, his dreads was wet. He was wet. His whole picture like out the shower. I'm like, yeah.
We're not gonna talk about the catfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of the catfish before you came aboard.
Yeah.
We used to get catfished a lot.
Yeah.
Like, who is this?
They'll send one picture, that best picture, and come, and you'd be like, is it the same person?
Is it a picture from high school?
Yeah.
Like, this ain't how this person look.
That's how I look when I put some stuff on my
And so
filters.
for me, I'm like an investigator. I don't trust your pictures. Now I go to your page, especially if it's Facebook. I love Facebook because I can go to your page.
Go back.
I can go and I can look. And that works much better. You have to do a little bit more.
And what I would say that I absolutely love about having you on is you do not play, and she is not afraid to tell people no.
No, with a straight face.
It's okay. Like no, like she really be looking through like no, ain't you not coming on like no. It's like
the comments they're gonna come for me.
Yeah,
who did this lineup? It's me, and I know I didn't work hard on this lineup. Absolutely not. So I gotta tell you,
what's wrong with this lineup? It's always gonna be something.
Pass. I gotta pass.
So to that, why doesn't everybody who applies get picked? Like, what would be some things that make you say, before they even get to that communication step?
Like people, even in the vetting process, communicating will always be number one. How they communicate, even with me, is huge. So how they communicate, just. Their looks matter. The looks do matter. Some candidates, if they, I'm not gonna say. I ain't gonna say it all, but it's
if they ugly, you ain't coming.
Yeah. I think about matching. I think about myself. If I'm the one, I'm intentional and passionate about what I'm trying to do. So when I'm looking at you, do I think you can match with other people that I may have talked to for this episode? So if not, I'm like, hey, thank you for your submission. I'm gonna circle back. And I do circle back when I feel like, cool, I remember this girl I talked to last week, or that I looked at her pictures. So it's just all about like what they do. A lot of them give a description. I can go on their page. If I see, a lot of them smoke or they're doing this and that, nothing wrong with that. But I'm not going to bring you on the episode when I know that 5 other people are looking for a tall, dark businessman, So it's like, I look at those things. So it's like, it's apples and oranges, but I try to match them before they get on the show, which actually it helps.
It helps tremendously. I want to I have to ask this question. Let's talk about wardrobe, because this is a reoccurring like question that you get. It's always, do you vet and what are the people wearing? It was one episode where someone had something on, and I ain't scared to say what it was.
The feet?
No, it was the girl that had like the sweater. Looked like it was super small.
Thickums.
And her stomach was out.
She had she had she had like a little sweat
with
thing on.
Joe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
with
one,
the sweater vest,
beautiful hair,
dreads.
everything.
Oh, okay.
That episode,
Thick bottoms.
now
Bottom buns
everybody
only. That's what I call
recognized
them.
me after that episode because it went so viral because of what she was wearing. Part
Right.
of the reason was because of her attire.
Oh,
So
yeah.
after that episode, and I got so hey you, I saw you. I saw you because so many people were posting it. So let's talk about wardrobe, y'all. We got to get into the wardrobe.
So before you even get into it,
Okay.
what people don't realize also, we have production expenses. So it's not like we can somebody show up, that particular young lady,
Yeah.
and her stomach out, looking like she's pregnant and everything under the sun, and
I ain't see it.
we got 5, 6 contestants. We can't just send these people home. Like we have a show to produce. Like if we don't drop an episode on Wednesday, just imagine how many of y'all gonna be going crazy. Like where's the episode at? What's going on?
We knew it was done.
Right. So at this point, it's like, you know what? Put her on. She showed up like this. So that's what it comes down to with the wardrobe, because we hammer on these people and this is my thing. You go to these people, they'll come on the show, right? And then the following weekend, say we shoot on a Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day it is. They go out that weekend, you go to their page,
They fly.
they make up her dress down to go to the club to see the same people they see every weekend.
Yeah.
But you're about to be viewed by millions of people.
Yeah.
And just come like,
And
Here
I
it
think
is.
so. My approach with the wardrobe, since we own it, we own it. We talking
Since we
about
talked
it.
about it, let's talk about it.
So I know, like, a lot of people don't know. Like when you get wedding invitations, and it'd be like, oh, chic attire, or a lot of people have no idea what business casual is.
Yeah.
And business casual is not a good choice of word. So for me, I try to tell them now,
Yeah, we know, man. Yeah.
dress like they are going on a nice day. I said, not like you going to Top Golf. That's my word. Don't go to. You're not going to Top Golf. You leaving the studio with your match to go on a nice day. I'm like, oh, so like some clothes. That's what's required. Clothes. So when you say that. And you have to get specific.
Fashion senses ain't.
That's why you have to be all on the same page. So they're like, oh, okay. So because some women, if they going on a nice date, these days they could be wearing tennis with their outfit.
I was going to say,
it's so many.
It's
so
different.
freaking subjective.
Yes.
Because clothes to us look different than we tell somebody else clothes. So it's a lot of hand holding.
It's
trying to
Yes.
get them to look apart. Because and we'll see that. We'll see people show up and we like, okay, but to them, they in the mirror, they take my picture, take my video.
Right.
To them, they are the flyest thing. And we just like,
Yeah.
Like that was what you put on?
Yeah. So
might need to
I'll
swap
say like a
it, like-
steakhouse, I'll like, nice day, steak. And it's like, okay, some of them it clicks, it works.
yeah.
But yeah,
I used to tell them like the dinner dates and stuff, but again, some people never been on those type of dates. Some people never been to these type of establishments, so you will be so.
but you would think it would be common sense.
You will be so shocked.
common sense ain't
As a woman, you would think, put on makeup, get my hair done, wear heels.
Yeah, nah.
3 things. As a man, get my hair cut,
Yeah.
put on a nice shirt,
Not a white tee.
some nice jeans,
Yeah.
some shoes, look clean.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science.
It's not, but it is.
Yeah,
It's
and,
not
and I will
within-
say, in communicating with them, like actually talking about it on the phone, they will try to abide. They might still wear tennis,
Right.
but they
That's
will.
fine.
Yeah, that's what I tell them.
can
Like,
dress up
don't.
tennis
That's
shoes,
what
but
I
just
tell
look
them,
nice.
especially the guys. Like, just if you want to wear even jeans, just put on a nice, especially in this season, you can definitely do more. A sweater,
It's
so
the time for the
they are
men.
listening. Like,
Summertime, you gonna see me dressed up. I don't. It's summertime one. Check me out, man. Summertime.
when you break it down,
Yeah.
when you break it down to them, actually, like, and just instead of just saying like business casual, you have at it.
Yeah.
And when you talk to them Especially, I'm like, I tell them like, hey, I looked at your picture, so I know you can do it. But if it's time, I'm like, this is what we got to do because they sent me the pictures. I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, this really don't pertain to you, but this is what it is. That's
Right.
kind of
I
how I
used
lead
to
with it.
I used to go on Fashion Nova sites. I used to be on the phone letting them screen record, show me when they like, yeah, get that. No, not that. No, I think that is nice, but not for this.
Yeah.
not for this. That's when
Yeah.
you go throw some ass. Don't put that
Right.
on
The
the
thing
night.
is, for you being the host, no one has to tell you what to wear and how to dress because you
Yeah.
already knew I'm about to be seen by millions of people and they're going to critique what I have on.
Well, I didn't think like that.
I didn't give a damn when I first started.
I thought I was just having a friend.
We ain't got there
So
yet.
I guess we can segue. We're going to segue to
we
that.
not. We gonna let the host.
I didn't think that. I was just like, all right, that's what we doing.
They got a weird way to have you do something and you come back, now you hired. What the? What's up? What the hell? Are you gonna come back next week and then we get to that and then we get to that? Like, oh, that's how that works.
And we want you to do it. Like, oh wait, okay, cool. I swear that wasn't my lens. and then
But
it's
you was
still
even
not my
dressed nice
lens,
on the
though.
first one to me.
I did,
was.
but I think that I had to shift the boutiques because the quality of the clothes. So if you remember, like at the beginning, when I'm walking, I was holding my dress.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh shit, the dress coming up, everything. And then one time I put on a dress from a particular boutique that I've been shopping in for years, and it didn't rise or anything. And I was like, okay, so now there's a
Gotcha.
shift because I shop at different places, but
Gotcha.
I never was like someone's watching, like all these people watching. Even still to this day, I really don't think about it in that way, but I probably should.
Yeah, because they said million. I'm like, damn, millions. I ain't thinking about that. Millions.
No, it's millions.
But you know me,
Damn,
I
I
look
gotta
at it
start
like,
dressing more.
And I
put a
say
chain
that
or
on there. I
something.
say it to scare them, not to scare them, but that's the reality, you know.
What most people don't know is just from social media, it's 10 million plus
yeah,
every month.
Yeah.
You're going to get seen by 10 million
Yeah.
plus.
see for me,
I need more hoes from
I
you.
know what it was for me. For me,
hoes.
it was like it was like a professional production.
Right.
That's my lens. I'm like, oh, we doing a professional production. I'm gonna look away.
Right.
But I never thought like all these people, you know,
They care.
they give a damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I know y'all do. Trust me, I know y'all do. But I was just thinking about production. So he's still just thinking about me. I had to get Tommy up to pour. Step his cookies up. So he
I
could
can't
get,
wait till you get hot.
so he
Don't wait for
could,
this.
so he could get a big mama.
I'm not doing you again, big mama.
Give him a big mama. All right, yeah. So this is a big one. This is only like really if you're not on set, if you're not a part of the production, you don't understand this particular space. Okay.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna kick it off with Tommy because you have to actually sit inside, watch every segment, and then go out there and kind of sum it up and talk to them, see how they feel, what happened or whatever.
Yeah,
Right?
I be drunk.
But what? But being there from start to end, what changes the second the camera turn on? Do you instantly notice?
People get fidgety, they nervous, they forget how they supposed to stand, walk in, all the time. Like their brain just go out the door. And it's funny because it was like, how are you so nervous? You wanted to come here. But it's the camera though. I was like, damn, y'all ain't never did porn? That's crazy. Y'all do all this porn. I seen some of y'all on y'all phone doing porn. Why you
He can't
scared?
turn it off.
I'm sorry.
That's different.
I'm sorry. That's different.
That's different.
It's dark.
It's dark.
Sometimes.
You should be
It's a red light.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. It's just a dark room with a
no,
red
but
light.
it's the fact that people like really change right before your eyes. Like, oh, who is this one? They go, okay.
But the nervousness, I do understand it because it's so different. So it's a difference if it's always been this way and you were taught that this is how it's going to be. This is a real unconventional way to date. So it's so different. And
And
then,
they don't see each other neither.
and they don't see each
that
other.
would
They don't see each other.
That'd be the devil. They walk out like,
Yeah. And then
the
the,
reactions, what?
I was gonna say, and then the cameras. It's like, oh, she just really a production.
Lights,
Cameras are on.
yes.
Yeah, that really changes. So I'm gonna have you answer the same question though. What you see changes when them cameras turn on?
Everything I tell them, they forget. Like we go
Yeah.
over how to hold the mic,
Yes.
how to stand. We go over all these things, and I even tell them You're going to forget when you get out here because the lights are going to be on. These people are going to be standing there. They're going to start popping balloons and you forget everything. But we do tell them how to stand, how to hold the mic, where to stand next to Crystal, all those particular things. We tell them. Prepare your questions. You may get to ask some questions. We tell them, stop asking the fire your questions.
That's not your part.
Oh, I thought that.
No, there's nothing to do with you.
Get the talking soft.
Yeah, we ain't got that.
We going right.
So that's it. My part is we do tell them how to stand, how to come out. We do go over that with him.
Yeah.
Even our personnel manager, he goes over with them as well.
Yeah, before they come out.
Before they come out, he goes over all this with them. So when you see Crystal having to fix them, we go over with them 2 or 3 times before they come out.
Because somebody told me I was like a little mean. They like, you be like, hold the mic. I was like, I do not say it aggressively.
Somebody maybe I put it in my mouth now. We can't hear it
I'm
now.
not saying it aggressively, but
Mike,
but he's behind the camera signaling me to let them know to put the mic to their mouth. And if you're watching the episode, you can hear the difference when they're talking and the mic is not there. And then once they actually put the mic to their mouth correctly,
it's a big
you
difference.
can hear the sound.
I be trying to understand why you asking about that. Yeah, I be trying to think. Why are you holding this? What are you doing? I'm just saying. I'm trying to find love. Wow. What you doing?
What about you watching it from the producer standpoint? Like, what are some changes you see when that camera come on?
So for me, a part of the actual vetting, I tell them, you're gonna forget everything. So know who you are, know your deal breakers, know all of these things, because once you get out there, you're gonna forget.
Yeah.
I see them forget. I warn them, like, on your way there, remind yourself of who you are, what you like, what you don't like. And then my number one thing is remember not to ask the 5-year question.
5-year question.
And then they go out and
Favorite color.
and they say, what's your 5-year question?
Yeah.
What's your 5-year plan? So they forget. So I'm like, okay, but
Quick question.
Hold on. What's the hardest thing to watch when y'all see that? For me, it's when everybody popping, like the confidence go out their body.
No, for me, because I'm up and close with them, what people don't understand is that their entire face be like shaking. When they're real nervous.
Too. Yeah.
So sometimes you can hear it when they're talking that they're nervous, but I'm talking, I'm making eye contact with you and I see their entire face just like, it's like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even want to look at you because I'm like, I see
pass out. They're finna go.
I see it. Then when we go through the lineup and they're talking to each other, I'm looking at it and I can see one person's face just, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna pop on him or they're gonna pop on her. And
Right.
So for me, that's hard to watch. And at the beginning, I used to just look off. And that's why I didn't look at the people because I'm seeing all this. I'm like, I don't want it. I felt like it was embarrassing. And I'm like, I don't
Why they getting popped?
No, not pop, but their face is shaking. And I'm like, I want you to know I see it too. So I was just like, stir up.
No, it didn't happen.
It did not happen. That did not happen. But now I
don't think people realize that it takes a certain amount of confidence to come on this show.
Yeah.
A lot.
It just really does. If you really think you are something or you really think you look like something, come walk out. Come walk out, and you ain't seen the people that's holding the balloons. They ain't seen you. Yeah. Come walk out. We'll see if you really looking like something.
Would you be able to walk out?
Yeah, I'll get on stage. Ain't nobody. I'm used to being on people in front of a bunch of people.
Okay.
I wouldn't do the show because I know I don't have any intentions on something, so I wouldn't do that to nobody.
How many times you can hear that question?
While I'm on the show, every time I want to record the damn show, why you ain't in the lineup? I work here. The fuck?
Yeah, I praise them for that. I tell them probably every phone call, like, I could never do this because I'm leaving. I'm not coming back in to finish the show. I'm not.
I can do it. I got confidence.
I don't want to hold the balloon. I want to walk out.
Yeah, I want you to see me every time.
I want to just see, like
what's up? What's up?
Walk out like, Terry, 43, Capricorn,
So he said Capricorn.
All right, I got you. Right. I'm gonna be Joe real quick. Nah, I don't like your stomach.
I don't like your
I thought we all got it.
I'm gonna be dead honest. Like,
I think we all got an inner Joe and some balloons.
yeah, I'm gonna be
That
Joe.
sounds like your stomach.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Joe.
I think that so I would want to come out, but then at the same time, a big part of me want to be like, "Hey, can we like not have this film?"
Yeah, I ain't coming out. I ain't.
Yeah,
If I'm in the lineup. Period.
I'm walking out.
Because I wish you
know,
would
We couldn't do the show now because we.
I know we can't do the
Yeah,
show.
because they gonna pop on purpose like, nah, we know what the
Yeah, I'm
fuck.
dressed in safe. I'm in all black turtleneck slacks. Like you ain't gonna be able to say nothing about what I got on.
Nothing.
No.
No, they gonna find something though.
You a comedian? Up pop. This nigga a comedian. Can't do that.
Right.
Would you tell someone you were like you would come out and be like, I'm a comedian, like you would actually say that now you
Lead
see
with
the
that.
backlash?
No.
Because that's why I be thinking
I
that
got
way.
other jobs. I'm a delivery man. I'm a blood transfusion technician.
I swear to God, I be thinking
I do everything.
like, what would I tell people I do? I would not, I don't know how to, I wouldn't know what to say.
I
wouldn't know.
It's kind of hard to say, no, I'm not a comedian. Social media ruined that.
Yeah, I would know.
Like, what you do? What you think I do?
I don't know what I would say. But okay, so we did talk to the changes that people make, and it kind of shift to the pressure that people underestimate. What are some other pressures you think people underestimate doing the show? Number one, like just coming out doing something new. I think they underestimate that until they come
The
out.
comments.
Ooh,
What you
that's a
guys don't
good one.
realize is
That's a good way. Yeah.
even y'all in the comments right now,
Yeah.
and you can hide behind social media, you can hide behind YouTube in the comments, but what y'all don't realize is these people are human beings. Like everybody that you see on camera are just like you. They read the comments. Like they're on there with whatever intentions it may be to find a match, to go viral, for clout, whatever the case may be. But they're human. So when you turn these people up in the comments, like you turn their self-esteem down, their confidence down, just it's crazy. But it's only been one person that's been in the comments that we have challenged to come on the show. And that was Lex. Where if you're in the comments, I mean, we're from St. Louis. I mean, we'll clap back.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
wanna,
this is in the count. I ain't know.
yeah, Lex was in the comments, and I was the one that replied.
Who's that?
I was like, well, if you think you look like something,
Truck
Lex, she had
glasses.
truck
Truck
driver. She had the
driver.
braids on.
Oh, okay.
A clip right here.
Hey, welcome in.
Hey y'all.
All right, name and age.
I'm Lex. I'm 29.
So I challenged her. I said, well, if you think you look like something, come on the show. She came, but it humbled her.
Yeah.
Because now other people in the comments now, and they going at her. And it made her look at things totally different because now
came
you're
back
being
different,
seen
too.
by people.
She came back
And
looking
the
different,
second
too.
time, she came back different.
And that to that, that's another thing that is kind of giving all the tea. But I do lead with that. I'm like, look, if you dress like this, they're gonna destroy you. So come correct. Listen to what I'm saying because they will destroy you in the
Some people just don't give a fuck. Dude showed up in his work uniform. I was still confused. I move shit. What's going on here?
Yeah.
I don't know what be happening, y'all. I'll be like, well, let's go then.
Okay, she talked to him. He was normal in front of her. And then he got on the show and went to
It was
this.
completely normal.
And I was just like, let them on.
20 minutes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it was a work outfit. That's how crazy it is
Never
with people.
told me he was wearing a work outfit.
Yeah, like it's
Like I literally have it in the information now. No work uniforms.
people be just
it's
wearing
spelled
stuff.
out.
I ain't even. I
He went
thought.
viral.
Yeah.
I thought he just. I thought it was a fashion statement to have the bag on it. I didn't know what was
You
going
thought
on.
that was a fashion
But
thing?
listen.
Somebody did the same thing why he came dressed like that
But
because he
no,
thought it was a fashion thing
no,
because
he knew he was coming from work. I really don't pay attention to what they have on. I just don't be that zoomed in. Like unless you got something super outrageous on.
like feet on your feet.
Jody asked him.
The guy with the feet.
Same
Yeah, feet on your
episode.
feet.
Same episode.
Yeah, he was on the same episode.
But
Who with the feet? And I said, hey, are you wearing those for real? He was like, yeah, this is me.
Jody asked him, are you wearing that bag? And right before he walked out, I was like, wait, it was time for the mic. And he was like, he said he want to wear it.
I can see Jody saying,
I opened the door.
I tried.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell a grown man he can't wear his stuff out there? You know?
And be like, all right.
And then them comments say different. Them comments gonna get you.
Who did this lineup? So no more bags allowed. Yeah. If you look like you got a bag, you're not getting on the show.
But you know what's gonna be so crazy? Even though we doing this, we talking to everybody.
Somebody gonna still show up.
They're gonna watch this, and then they're gonna come to me and Tommy and be like, "What y'all? Why y'all be letting the people come on the show looking like that? Why?"
I'm so tired of asking questions. Like, I don't do nothing, bro. I host. How do I get on the show?
Yeah, we get that a lot every time we live. We get that a lot.
Live? We just walking down the street. How we get on the show? At the gas station. That's what he asked me.
We definitely need to get some chords because I'm tired of talking to people. Y'all be lying about coming on. I'll be hearing up like, we got some men. Y'all be lying.
They still don't be inquiring.
Yeah, like come on. And I'll get some chords. Go scan a quote or something. I don't know. So this gonna be for you, Terry. How does editing turn moments into assumptions?
It's entertainment. I have to entertain you. Yeah. And in case in point, when we have quote unquote a normal episode where there's like no quote unquote viral moments or like some people like even on today episode 46, if you read a couple comments, people was like, man, I want the roasting pop the balloon section. I was like, where is that at?
Oh,
so,
man.
People like being entertained, but to grow this show where we wanted to grow, we don't really want that. We don't the thing is we don't coach these people to be like go out there and snap on this person. We don't give them scripts. Everything is just authentic the way it is. We let them do whatever they're gonna do, say whatever they're gonna say. If you want to curse, that's fine. It's whatever, it's expression. So we let them do whatever they want to do. So from my point of view is to get you from social media to YouTube, I have to entertain you with the reels and what's going to get you to YouTube. Because believe it or not, some people don't even know the show is on YouTube.
Y'all don't watch the whole episode.
They think we just doing this just for reels. The reels is just to grow the show to get you to YouTube to actually watch the actual TV show on YouTube. So from my point of view, is just to get you entertained, to come watch the show.
And that's something that now when you talk to people, I think you can tell who actually watches the show versus who doesn't watch the show.
You don't. They don't know what the hell they doing.
Depending on what they actually talking about, the number one question, do you make matches? Well, if you watch a full episode, you will see matches are being made. But because you're only on Instagram or Facebook watching clips, the reels, you don't see what you actually start putting the matches out there as reels.
It's the reunions.
No, I say the reunions.
Like,
they don't realize. They say, do you have anything for like when they match and you follow up with them? Yeah.
It's
on. And we can even segue to that in a sense. Like we're trying to do mini reunions with the people that match.
Yeah.
You don't see any because either they don't show up or time dates don't match or they don't work out by the time we get to that point.
They don't even want to talk to each other.
They don't talk to each other anymore. Somebody was musty, whatever the case may be.
Jesus.
So we try to actually get these people back on camera to talk about their experiences. So if you don't see them, it didn't work out. We couldn't get them to that point to film so you guys can hear how it worked out.
I agree. This is a good one, y'all.
Yeah.
Speaking of those viral moments that no one controls, why does respect still matters even when the vibe ain't there?
You know what I think? I don't think. Well, what I know is what people don't realize is when somebody in your face. The one thing I would say about the show is what I was worried about from the beginning, with it being St. Louis, is a fight breaking out, somebody getting shot or something. But when someone in your face, it's different. We have our moments, but people like skate that line, where they don't go too far, where it's like, I gotta put my hands on you now, or I gotta do X, Y, Z. So I don't think I know. People do have a certain amount of respect from people in your face versus people in the comments being disrespectful.
Right.
So it's different.
It's definitely different. And to speak to that, it's all about, like, I talk to them and tell them, you can say exactly how you feel. And, like I tell them, Crystal is big on context, explaining why. In your explaining why, you pop that balloon, the respect is still there, but it's constructive criticism. It's how you deliver, it is. If this person, like I tell them all the time, this person come out, they've been wearing blue contacts for the past 20 years and somebody call them out on it, if you deliver that a certain way and you're not being disrespectful, they gonna, whether they wear them tomorrow or not, they're gonna listen.
Yeah.
And they're gonna hear it.
Oh, yeah.
And they're gonna not end up not wearing them again. But it's all about the respect and delivery and how they communicate it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think from a viewership standpoint, because they don't obviously know the vetting and the rapport you build with people, the stories you learn about them.
Yeah.
Some people actually use this as an opportunity to get feedback about themselves.
Say it.
And so
They say it.
and they want that.
Yes.
And so what we obviously see a lot is a lot of cop out. We see people, I think people think so much about social media versus being present in the moment.
Yeah.
And I always say that they don't have that healthy balance of honesty.
Yep.
So we want you to be honest. We don't want you to lie, but it's a healthy balance of honesty that you must have in order to really communicate. But even when they're in the lineup and they're talking and we're switching out and we're giving them new balloons, I hear them say stuff like, man, they're going to turn me up in the comments. Or when my people watch, like they're thinking about when it airs versus being present. And they feel like, I guess their experience is through the lens of social media still versus, okay, I'm here, I'm not being rejected or anything. And then for the people that's watching, when it does get a little, bit much, I guess for them, they're like, if somebody would have said that to me, I would have done. But it never goes. No, it never goes nowhere. By the end of the episode, like Tommy said, it kind of feels like a community. It's a vibe. Everybody cool. Everybody.
All they do is say like
always.
window.
And I
Even if
tell
they say
them
something
that.
crazy, they end up apologizing
Like,
to
I'm
each
sorry.
other.
I tell them it's the craziest thing. Like, and I'm sure we'll get to, the highlights, the high moments, but that's one of the craziest. And just to sit like, I'm out of there. Like, you probably, we don't got nothing else to talk about.
We ain't got nothing
tonight. Nothing.
We can see people going like, we gonna go get something to eat.
You
You say you
just said my edges was gone. I don't got no edges. Now you want to go out? Oh, okay.
You just said my feet was horrible.
I know what got else
God.
So we can buy you the drink or not? Okay, come on.
I would say that's one of the craziest things that I have come to notice hosting is how on camera they will pop and say why, and to them they feel so validated and why, but then once we're done filming, they in their DMs or they trying to hook up with. It's like you just said on camera you ain't like this person.
I'm glad they tell you and not me.
We find out the hard way. Like, what y'all doing together?
Right. Crystal,
I'm like, the whole movie
comes back
what y'all
with the
doing here
tea.
together?
She reports back with the
I
tea.
know who you are.
I don't know how she find it. Crystal comes back with the tea. Yeah, I won't believe it.
She the messy one.
So the thing is, what y'all don't realize watching this in the comments, St. Louis Pop the Balloon is its own community.
Yeah.
These people are dating each other,
Yeah.
out with each other.
Yeah.
You been on the show, I've been on the show. Let's go to the movies.
Yeah.
And we see them.
Yeah.
But that's part of too, like, for encouragement when people come on. It's like, let's say the people in the lineup, none of them are your judge, like none of them for you. That's fine. You got to think like somebody maybe from a previous episode watching, or people that's just watching. Period, might like what you're saying and what you're showing, and they're going to come for you. So yeah, but they do be, finding each other, y'all.
They'll be fine.
They be finding each other.
What the fuck y'all doing together?
The one, everybody know I'm not gonna say their names, but I saw them walk in and I was just like, and it was clean as hell too. I was like,
Oh, y'all dang.
I went to him and I said, stay right here. I went and took a picture
Like,
of
look, we still making matches. We ain't got to.
I took a picture of it and I sent it in the group chat and I was like, thank you. They started bugging up. I'm like, y'all didn't match on. Actually, the girl popped the guy's balloon on the show.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Yeah.
We might need
Dirty
to enter that one. I don't know. We might need to put them in the.
Yeah, we might need
That's
to
a reunion right there.
That's a
We might need to
reunion.
insert them
We
right
need to
here.
talk to y'all about this reunion. Come on. Come on.
All right, let's talk about the beginning a little bit.
Right.
All right. At the beginning, you was just getting it all figured out.
Right.
But something that you did, right, and I'll say he did. Something that you did was switch hosts.
Right.
The beginning of
Why?
Crystal Lee.
Wow.
This your time.
All right.
You
So
want to talk about everybody else time? This your time.
At the beginning of Crystal
We
Lee.
go.
Oh, and Tommy.
Right.
Hey,
We gotta talk about both. We gonna talk about the host.
Yes.
I
We
just
gonna talk about the co-host.
so originally when I thought of Pop the Balloon St. Louis, hosting wise, I felt like I'm a people's person. I want to give everyone shine. So I'm like, we're gonna just alternate hosts. You know, it's Pop the Balloon St. Louis. First host, she was the first one on it. So I'm like, all right, let's try her out. But I told her from the jump, we're gonna alternate hosts. So boom, we went to the next. Y'all ate the next host up in the comments.
Oh.
Ate her up.
Oh wow.
So what happened was she called off sick because y'all ate her up in the comments. So I knew at that point,
That was a third one, right?
that was the second one. No, that was the third one.
Yeah.
Right. We went to three.
Damn.
This is the fourth
with it.
host.
Shit, I missed a lot. I gotta go back and watch.
So let me back. So the second host, she just wasn't going to be available like we needed her to be available. The third host, she was more available, but y'all ate her up in the comments so bad where she called off sick. I need someone that's going to be there. I can't have you calling off.
Yeah.
I already knew Crystal prior to the show, and I knew she could handle it. And so I made a call. I'm like, hey, Crystal, can you come tomorrow? She showed up. But after that point, I started understanding viewership. And I understood that to make the show successful, I need you guys to have an emotional connection with the host. Even though y'all was eating her ass up in the comments in the beginning as well. But I told her, give it time. Give it time and they're going to love you. And that's what happens. Now, guess what happened? Guys not eating her up in the comments now. Now y'all love her.
Every day.
Now y'all love her.
Crystal look fine.
Now y'all love her. Now she's fired.
Way to go today,
So-
Crystal. You keep killing.
Yeah, that's it. She lit. She tea today.
That lineup
But Crystal look tea. Y'all was. So that's
They be coming for me. They
why.
be coming for me.
Crystal-
Not the lineup. They be coming for me.
And I also knew Crystal was a perfectionist, and I knew she
Definitely.
will perfect her own craft without me having to instruct her. So that make my job easier when I don't have to be behind the camera and try to direct my host on what to do and how to do it. And, you know, it just made it more easier. So that's why Crystal was our permanent host. Now getting to Tommy. We created the quote unquote afterthought because I wanted Kim to be a part of the show. So for 16 episodes, that was her role. I wasn't looking for nobody else to take her place. None of that. Unfortunately, Kim got sick. So I had to sub somebody in. Crystal said, hey, Tommy. I'm like, yeah, I already know Tommy. Yeah, bring Tommy in.
Yeah.
I look at the back end analytics and y'all going back, watching Tommy part almost more than the other part. So I'm like, well, shoot, I think we got to keep Tommy.
Yeah.
Kim came back, just like if you ever watch sports, quarterback gets hurt, backup come in, backup killing it. And you like, man, did we put the starter back in even though we paying him $200 million a year? You put the starter back in and you're like, it ain't the same. Got to put the backup back in.
Winning games.
So it was just business. Like it's just
I didn't take a black woman job like y'all said I did.
it was just business. It flowed better. The analytics was better. It was a business decision to have Tommy to have that spot and just everything just flowed. It just we're family.
Don't get
now.
sick. That's it.
Don't get sick.
Don't
Yeah,
get sick.
Hey,
I
come
get sick,
in.
it's over
The whole
with.
sidekick and the co-host.
So the rule of
I
thumb
come in
is
no matter what.
I work through it all because
Yeah.
I live here.
They want to come in with a whole tooth
Now-
missing. I've heard.
now if Crystal gets sick, it's no show.
Yeah.
Now Tommy is a professional stand-up comedian, so he
Yeah.
does travel, he does do his thing. So I will fill in another comedian, somebody. Tommy.
That's on y'all. Y'all see what you do when I go and get somebody else. Go get somebody else, see what happens. They gonna tear their asses up.
if Tommy's
They
not
gonna tear their
available.
asses up. Go ahead. I'm gonna get sick. No mind. I'm gonna get sick. I see this shit.
So if Tommy's not available, I may fill in somebody for his spot.
We're not gonna film that day.
But,
Just like if Crystal's not available.
but 9 times out of 10, because of our schedules and the days we fill on, we won't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll
we
be
do pretty
there.
good.
We don't
do
have
good.
to worry
I
about
only get sick when I ain't get paid.
Yeah. So
I'm
it, was,
always paid, so I ain't never been sick.
so it wasn't no drama. It was all about growth moves.
it. It really was. It
Yeah.
was never. It was never personal. You know what I mean? And the thing is, with these people, I felt like I had personal relationships with.
Yeah.
And with my people, I'm loyal to them, but I still have to run a business. This is still a business at the end of the day. And I can find other roles for these people, but when you start making it personal,
Business. So to that, how do roles change when the platform gets bigger?
Do we still got a job?
it doesn't. we keep rolling.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. You know.
Right now, we'll say we have like a 5-team.
Yeah,
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 fine.
yeah. I feel like our team is solid.
Yeah.
Everyone's on one accord. It's a family. Everyone understands everybody's position. Everybody's willing to help. Everyone
Team.
knows what we have.
Yeah.
And that's what
Teamwork.
a lot of people, I will say, like the contestants, when they come on, especially, it's different people in different occupations. Some of them even do video, they do various things, and they like walk in like, man, it's like just y'all
Yeah.
that do this, and then they are fascinated. Even like when I bet them and they like, oh yeah, I'm a videographer, I do this. I'm like, what you come, but they get there and like they respect it.
Yeah.
Even like we had a comedian, he was like, man, I didn't worked on this show. He worked on what was it, Miss Pat? Miss Pat. Yeah, he was like, this, like with just this small amount of people was less chaotic than how it was. Like you would think this would run a certain way.
Yeah.
And that whole Miss Pat thing didn't. He was like, this is like amazing. It's just like you all doing it. So it's really like amazing to see that it's just 5 people that make it happen.
And she always gonna do her job. Stop asking if we gonna switch it out. We never gonna do that. She walk up. I'm not gonna walk up and down talking you country motherfucker.
He gonna pop y'all balloon before.
Yeah, I'm like this. This bitch don't like you.
Right.
I'm saving you, son. She don't like you. Look at you.
See you doing that?
Yeah.
I'm done. That's ain't my job.
Like,
My job is
stop
work.
lying.
Like, give him a new balloon
Stop
back.
lying. Yeah, my fault. My
Yeah.
fault. Stop lying. Why you- Pop.
All right.
So you like him?
Yeah, and listen, y'all, I'm way more funnier than
Yeah,
Tommy.
sure. Yeah.
So,
No, she's actually more professional than me. She gonna talk to y'all, ask you questions. I ain't gonna ask you no questions.
and
I'm
if
gonna say
if
you
I
doing.
get Tommy's job, Tommy's not going to be able to come back because they're going to be like, shout out when Crystal was doing the after show. I'm way more funnier, okay? So leave me where I'm at, where I don't.
Yeah,
I
let
tell
her
the
talk to
contestants
y'all.
though, the less I'm talking, the better.
Right.
The more you hear me talk, something is going wrong. Like it's like, come on, tell the truth. What happened? Why don't So I really like to just sit there like this.
Right.
That means the contestants are doing good. But the more you see coming,
Hey, can we wrap it up with all her faces at the end of this?
No.
Can we please? Can we just
No.
give the Christmas moments? Just,
Hey,
No, leave
Tommy,
me
I told
alone.
him.
That's
You
coming.
need her.
It's coming.
Please.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna talk about
if
it.
he don't
You
do
need
it, I'm
her.
gonna do it. Just like this.
No, it's coming. I already asked.
Please
I already
leave
I
me
was
asked.
in the screen recording the book shit like that. Like, yeah, keep on.
Please leave
Gonna
me
be a rapper
alone.
like a motherfucker.
All right, y'all. So I want to talk now about the contestants because I think people think that we show favoritism to certain contestants. What do y'all think?
Do we show
Yeah.
favoritism?
When people see, like, I guess people coming on the show a lot, like repeated contestants, they automatically think it's some type of favoritism versus there are people that may have come on once or twice max and they can't get back on the show or they're not coming back on the show.
Well, let me answer that question first.
Okay.
So at first we had a 2 appearance limit where you're gonna come twice and then that's it. But then we thought about that's limiting their opportunity for love or finding a match. I'm not gonna say love, just finding a match. So if their intentions were to come and match someone, we'll try to bring them back. Also, you guys have to remember, we still have to produce a show. So
Let me tap in.
that new person that decided to cancel the day before, but we know John Doe was itching to come back, and he's gonna come back at the drop of a dime, and we still gotta produce his show. That's nothing but a phone call, and they're coming.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what
That's why I keep seeing John. Doe.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So, and then it's dependability. So they can show up,
Right.
but then for me, I may be like noting, like I do stars. Like if this person can communicate, they are on point until they match. I'm like, dang, they didn't match. They can't put them back. But no, when they can communicate, they listen and they know how to go back and forth. They came in dressed correctly and they did not match. I will invite them back. Hope, the next time they may be, I try not to do the same where they're walking out or, this or that. But a lot of the times when they are coming back, it is because of an attendance issue.
Yeah.
I think another thing that people don't realize is we produce a weekly show.
Once again,
We're on episode 46, so do the math. So let's say on the average,
people.
it's 10 people per show. Times that by 46 episodes.
46 weeks.
That's how many people we've seen on this show. I also think about how many people that are shy, not confident, and don't want to be seen by millions of people judging them coming to find love or coming to find their mate. So we have a small pool of people that actually want to be seen by millions of people, judged by millions of people to come on the show. So when you guys see repeat people, these are people that are willing to come. So you guys can judge them, talk about them in the comments, while their intention is to find a mate, find love, or clout, whatever the case may be.
I would say, in addition to attendance space, the people that you see repeat or like really some of the favorite people that come on the show that help make the show be successful, not for viral reasons, but this person gonna look good. They gonna talk and they gonna talk real good. They done already went through their first little trial of the show, so they know how the comments get and all that. So they really know how to come with it. So sometimes they coming back to redeem themselves.
Right.
And I
Based
love
off of
those.
how they were talking or based off of how they presented themselves. So I don't have a favorite contestant at all, but I know that there are certain people that when I see them come through the door, I'll be like, yeah, what's up? I'm happy that, it's you and things like that. Yeah.
I know. I'm like, you back again, God.
I did
Go
like
to a bar.
I did like when it was a 2 minimum, like you get 2 appearances, that's it. I did like that. I was loving it.
Right.
Like you ain't seeing them again. And then they walk through the door, you like, what is that?
Why you here again?
Yeah, why you here again?
Right.
I did like that, but I do agree with you. Like for instance, Joe, he did 3 times. On his 3rd time, he at least matched, and whatever way that went, at least let's say if it was sticking to that 2 times minimum, max. I'm sorry, you could come on the show. That wouldn't have happened for
Right. And the thing is, what people don't realize about Joe is hilarious and he's unfiltered. But Joe really want to find somebody.
He really want to find love.
He really want to find love. Like no BS. Like he really want to match with somebody. But he's just unfiltered. So when it goes down,
Authentic.
now you about to be really unfiltered and tell you how you feel.
You don't like me? I don't like you. I just told Joe it's okay that they don't like you. Like,
Nah. I'm just saying they don't like me.
And I know this is not a joke conversation per se, but I will love this attest to who he is. He really is a cool person. So it's not like he giving us a hard time and then he coming on, he giving the contestants. So he's one of those people that when the cameras are rolling, he's and outside the cameras are rolling, he's himself, but he's going to tell you what it is and what it's not. But when the cameras stop rolling, he do apologize. I've seen him do that.
You said so I went hard, huh?
Yeah, I went. I said that you really like those shoes. I mean, no, they're good shoes. I'm just saying, like he really.
I wouldn't buy them, but they good shoes on you.
Kind of like mend a lot of stuff with the women. So by the end, again, like everybody's cool. So he really a cool
Yeah,
person.
he is. I like Joe.
He a cool.
But some people they don't want to show ever again. They said that in the comments many a time.
No,
so.
when I was at the I'm gonna say Rice House, and lady, I walked in, and the lady was like, "Bring Joe back." She didn't even say hi. She didn't say Chris. She looked at me. She said, "Bring Joe back," and I was like, "This was last week, by the way." I meant to text y'all that.
Yeah.
I was just
It's like a love and hate relationship.
They definitely do.
People love and hate them, but they like seeing it.
I will be on the show, but y'all might have a joke on my show. I'm like, man,
They don't want the mature. They want Joe. They don't want that.
Yeah.
So we speaking about authenticness and being yourself. Who do you think really thrives on the show? What is the ideal contestant that will thrive with the show? Meaning you're high chance you're gonna make a match. Can't guarantee because been plenty of times we've seen people come on the show and be like, oh yeah, they matching with this person and it didn't happen. But what do you think are the characteristics of a contestant like thriving?
First, I don't know if it should be funny or not, but tall, dark, and handsome. Tall, dark, and handsome is gonna match every time.
But we can't even say that.
No, but
Adonis was tall.
yeah,
no.
but
Adonis was a
tall.
Okay, never mind.
We're not gonna do that. No, I need to do
Adonis
that.
was tall.
It's just tall and dark.
I need you to edit that out. But tall, dark, and handsome, career oriented, will always thrive on this show. When and for me, I don't even know if I should say it, but when
This is what I be going through. This is what I be going through when I'm holding the mic and we actually filming. I'm trying to keep it going, and this is what you see.
No, honestly,
yeah,
no.
I'm sorry.
So for me, when I build, like I tell him, when I build, I try to find key people that I will build an episode off of. So sometimes it fails to where those key people may have fell off, but I will take someone that spoke well, not even intellectual, but just someone that was kind of a people person. They were kind of well-rounded.
Confidence.
They look nice. And their communication will always go in my top one.
Yep.
And I would build off of them, and they don't have to be tall, dark, and I said that because that person will always match. But if they're not, but they have everything else checked, I can build off of that, and that's kind of how it goes for me.
Oh, I got a good question, y'all. All right, so the top two characteristics that really carry you is presentation, communication.
Yeah.
Which one do you think can not exist, but the other one definitely will carry you? Do you think someone can have the presentation, but not the communication, and they still will match because they're so good looking?
yeah,
you think
you're not saying to them.
The
What you talking
presentation
about?
versus the communication.
Yeah, versus communication.
It depends on the receiver for me.
Man, you know how many
It depends on the
been
woman.
on her ain't said
It depends
nothing
on the
last-
episode. It always, because I'll
Say nothing.
mismatch and I'll be like, even when I bring them back, I would purposely put people on episodes that I feel like would match, but it's never based on their presentation. It's always based. It's like a combo.
It is
you
a
need,
combo.
You need both.
You do.
Can't. It could be the nicest looking. We just had that a great looking guy to me, and
Nothing.
nothing.
But let's say they failed on the
We said that a couple
presentation
times, like,
standpoint. They
I
failed the
thought he would've-
presentation.
If they
the
fail on-
communication carries them.
communication, but they have to be confident. If they're not confident with their communication, it's going to
Women
be a
smell
fail.
that. Like, ew, look at him. He don't even like him.
It's the same way for men, though.
Yeah.
Men, a woman could come out, stomach, anything, but if they're confident, confidence will carry you on this show. Because I'll be sitting there like, oh, flinching, like, oh, they about to pop.
Yeah.
They're like, no,
They're like,
no,
they
she
aura,
like it.
they
Yeah,
aura was
yeah.
nice. I'm like,
No, she gonna do some
let
things.
me relax.
She gonna-
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna say-
huge.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say I always tell the ladies. I tell them all, but the ladies in particular. I always tell them command the room.
You do.
Like when you walk in this room, whether they popping or not popping, command the room. Don't come over here with all that shyness. No, command the room. When you talk,
Confidence
look
is
them
key.
in their eyes when you talking to them. Smile. Don't let the balloons. And it's kind of. I get it how the balloons will kind of do something to you for a moment, but don't let that take over you. Command the room. Keep that confidence there, and yeah, do you. Have fun.
Right.
And also, I think eye contact matters as well.
Yeah.
That makes it
Because they
different.
start looking at me.
Yeah.
Like, she asked you this question, you looking at
What
me.
supposed to say?
That's
I
what
was doing that yesterday. I'm like,
I know. I was like,
What should I
it's a
say to
nervous
her?
thing.
It
It's a
is,
nervous
yeah.
thing.
I was like, and so now I'm looking at the person looking at you, looking at me,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at you because you're talking.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, let me look away. So if I look like a deer in headlights, I want you to stop looking at me. Stop look at
I have no answers.
Look at each other. I can't help you. I can't. But no, I do tell the women that though. I tell them that if you are just so freaking nervous when you walk out only though, I'm gonna ask you the
Look at
questions. You look at me and we're gonna get through it. And then from there, I was like, command the room.
Right.
Command eye contact is so important.
It is.
It's so important.
We need an episode for the baby daddies. I'm still telling y'all women don't like men that got kids. It's not our fault we have kids with people we thought was gonna last forever. Stop judging this man because he got 5 kids and 7 baby mamas. He didn't know this.
Man,
I intentionally had this on this past episode, and
Okay.
this is the absolute thrilled I've ever been with a match with a guy that had kids. Like,
Right. Baby daddy
yeah,
won.
like
Baby daddy won.
DD's
Yeah,
up
that
one.
was he got it.
We up like 2 or
Yeah.
3. We up like 2 or 3. But a lot of women be lying. They just don't like that dude. They come in there like, I got 4 kids. That ain't bad. You just told me he got 2. You just told me he got 2 babies.
Right.
But that happened. This the one contestant.
Yeah.
This is her second time. She said, "Hey, my limit is 2," and they got 2. They got 3, and she like, "Well,
What was he?
For him,
Tall, dark, and handsome.
tall, dark, and handsome. For Mr. Tall, dark, and handsome,
Yep.
this is an exception. So
Exactly.
I go over my number for Mr. Tall, dark, and handsome. All right, so we gonna begin to close this out, but before we do, let's define single and single and ready. All
Stop
right.
coming on the show. You got a baby mom and a girlfriend that you live with or a boyfriend you live with because you're trying to be on the show. That's not cool. We're going to find out via social media when they put you out.
How
Okay?
many times have you been approached by someone and they're like, I've been approached, for instance, by someone and they're like, yeah, me and my girl love the show. I've been trying to convince her to let me come on.
It happened Sunday at Chuck E. Cheese with my kids.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he walked over here like, yeah, she over there. Don't mind her. Don't mind her. The one that you with in the kid. He's like, I'm going to hit you up.
You cannot, that's not single. So let's get to that. What does single and ready really means? We know, don't be at Chuck E. Cheese with your baby.
So
mama.
I think
Lie.
if you're actively dating, you're single.
I like
But
that.
if you're committed to somebody and they see you on the show and you know they're going to be like, what the hell you doing?
Don't do it.
Don't come on the show.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Especially y'all live together. That's just
Please
stupid.
I've had people to use me, like lie. Like, oh, I only went because Crystal wanted me. No. I
Don't.
know.
Like,
Like you was doing me a favor. No.
no.
That did not happen. I've had all those crazy
We're really trying to match people. We really are. So we need you to be single and ready.
And I think about safety also. So for me, this just happened. Currently right now, it's a guy in the inbox. He asked to be on the show, and if I have a inch to a notion to go and look, I'm gonna look. If I don't, and I went and looked, I'm like, oh, let me just go see his page. He was very excited about coming, and in looking, he had a girl, his baby mama is what he said she was, and they were in out of town in matching outfits. He was like, oh no, we just went out of town together.
Hold up and everything.
Yeah.
You don't
But I
take
think
pictures
about
with people
us.
that you out of town with. You'll never
Now
see
she
me out
done
of town
checked his
salon just fucking.
location and seen he had popped the balloon. That's what I think, like futuristic. And now you done came and shot up the whole place. So I
Yep.
gotta protect us.
Yeah, I can't down
Yeah,
that.
you're not single. You're not single.
Right.
So I gotta think about those things.
There's women that do that shit too. That I didn't know that was weird. She was like, he ain't gonna mind.
No, one
Okay.
particular time, step further, we were actually prepared to start filming. I was prepared to hit the intro, and a man walked. He's like, "I'm so sorry." He interrupts it. I'm so sorry. I can't do this. My wife will kill me. Like I saw him in the
We
back.
took him out. He was going to be in the lineup.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna be
I
in the
remember that
lineup.
episode,
We
too.
did
You
the
wasn't there.
thumbnail and
Yeah,
everything.
yes.
take
He
him
was
out.
in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Like what they separated?
No.
No.
He said, I
We
just
was
came in with the
literally about to
homeboy.
start. He
Yeah.
came with his friend. I remember that episode.
Yeah.
And then he just, at that moment, he was like,
It was at that moment he
"Man,
realized
my wife
he
will
fucked
kill
up."
me." I said, "What?"
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why that's the first question. Are you single? And they laugh. Like, are you?
No, for real. You
Yeah.
single?
Yeah.
They be like, yeah, super single now. So I guess that's where that question came from.
It's got yeah.
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 All right, we're gonna go ahead and close this out. But before we do, got a few more questions for y'all. All right. I'm gonna ask you, Terry, because you the A1 day one. What are
Last
you
one standing.
last one? What are you thankful for when
Get
it
sick.
comes to past contestants?
Man, them just coming. Like, I think for me, it's just weekly putting this show on and people still coming. Like, you would think the viral moments, the craziness of the show, it would deter people from coming. But the crazier it gets, the more they get in our inbox trying to come. And it's the weirdest thing ever, but it happens. And we're over a year now. We're approaching 50 episodes. And as the episodes numbers keep growing, I sit back and think man, like, can we get to 100? You know, and
New milestone.
that's the biggest thing, man. You started off with a Facebook status to 46 episodes now, and we have a machine that's running, and we have thousands of celebrities that follow the pages and like and comment
And trying to take our job.
yeah, we have celebrities in our inbox that want to host the show.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just where the show has grown and where it is and where we're taking it. Things we have coming up that we're working on. It's I'm proud of it. It's my baby. I love it. I love it for YouTube, what it has done for YouTube, and that's what I'm about. I'm about helping the next person grow and whatever that may be. So that's the most thing I'm proud about this show.
Oh,
You gonna cry. I drank all my wine. I was crying in court. I can't believe this shit. Not on camera, nigga.
I am like you can't go to Walmart no more.
No.
You know, you guys can't
You gotta
go
wear this to
anywhere anymore.
Walmart now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you the crazier part is St.
I'm in
Louis.
Walmart. They're like, yeah, I knew you was gonna be here.
And the crazier part is St. Louis is not even our biggest market.
No, it's not.
That's the worst thing.
It's our third biggest market.
But even out of town, every time I go out of town to do everything else I do, I always hit y'all up and be like, "Why am I in this city?" And this person came to me about the show.
do.
Like,
Right.
and then one of the first
Right.
questions is, "Wait, y'all filming here?" And it's like, "No, I'm actually here for something else."
Hey, what we do? She here for here. I'm in Atlanta at the Waffle House. Yeah, y'all finna do a show here.
Y'all about to do a
No,
show
I'm live talking about my comedy show that you gonna supposed to come to, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So my biggest accomplishment is what you guys
Yeah.
grow from the show.
And I would
what
say
accomplish
thank
from
you
the
for
show.
sure. Thank you for
Brother.
thinking about
I
us.
got a job. He ain't fired me yet. You heard me. He ain't fired me. I ain't missed a day.
I would say what I love about that to that point, because I'm more of a laid back person. I don't really want to be seen. As crazy as that might sound to the naked
hate
ear.
people.
I do not hate people.
Whatever.
But I think of security and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, it's so dope that like when y'all do come up to me, everyone's always nice and pleasant, and my daughters get to see it, especially my baby girl. Like they be like, okay. Like that's my mama. My daughter literally sent the email to her teacher and was like, "Yeah, this my mama," and she sent her links to my Hills class, Pop the Balloon, and I was like, "Why you tell your teacher that?"
Wow.
It's a big thing.
And
proud.
my baby did that, so I love it. Y'all always show love, so thankful for that. Thankful for
My niece watched the show. And it's terrible. My baby, she's 11. She's not watching this show, but my Uncle Tommy, this is terrible.
All right, this is going to be a general question for all of us, y'all. What excites us most about where this is going? Like you said, we're pushing that 50 episode milestone. Just going to keep
No, we try
going.
pushing 100. We won't
Well,
be at 50.
50 is the one that's approaching.
Yeah, we finna hit 100 though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need 50 more weeks. Yeah.
For me, it's
I'm
the
famous.
people that are the people that the show is I'm not gonna say expanding to, but the people that are gravitating to the show. For me, that's huge. The more I think that we're getting people that are more intentional, and that's huge. So my thing, like I said, is to match. That's my job, not to vet, not to crack the whip. My job is to match, and that's when that happens, my job is fulfilled. So I feel like we're getting more matches, and that's my goal in the overall where the show is going. More matches, reunion of all matches. You know, that's people that stay together and actually get married. That's my goal for the show.
That would be fire.
I want to name one of y'all babies.
Yeah, I just want to shoot one wedding. That's
And yeah, we
I
got
would
goals.
literally be your bridesmaid.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll marry you. I can marry people in 2 states.
One of those states.
That would be
Arkansas.
hilarious. We get listen to a fishing and you the efficient.
Yeah.
I
Man,
would
that
do
would be
that.
so
Now I'll commend you, dummy and dumber. Y'all might tie the knot, you idiots.
I think you kind of answered it already. What excites you about where this is going? What about you? What excites you about where
I
this
just
is
like
going?
doing the show. I like literally. I felt bad because I hadn't watched it until I started doing it. I was like, "What is this shit?"
Yeah.
And I started doing like, "Oh, this is dope."
Yeah.
I can help you dumbasses find love. Cool,
Yeah. He
'Cause I ain't gonna find the shit, so I'll find you motherfuckers some love.
And he was hitting me up like, "Did you know it's one in this city? And this is
I didn't know
I'm
none of
like,
this shit in the world
yes,
existed.
Yeah.
I was so far in my own bubble. I didn't know none of this shit. I'm like, I started watching. I'm like, I show way better than this.
Yeah.
I love I show. We the shit.
That's so, even for me to that point, I only watched St. Louis because of Terry. And after watching the episode, I would shoot him a message like, "Oh, yeah, it was a good one." Or I'd be like, "I'm so scared to date now." Like, I'll give him my feedback as a watcher. And so I wasn't in tune with it until it was time to host. And it's like, okay, how does this go? What is the framework for it? And so I was kind of in a Tommy universe with it.
I didn't know none of this shit existed.
Yeah, I
didn't know
never
none
heard of
that
it until
there.
you told me about
I was
it.
like, so what? Them
I'm like, you
Africans?
doing
Who's
what?
African? I didn't know what was
I
going
remember
on.
when he started talking about it to that point.
right.
I was just like, "What?"
Yeah.
But no, hey, if you ever need something, and I was there the first day, the first
Yeah, you sure did come.
episode,
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
I'm not a part of nothing, but I was like, if you need me, I'm here, and I'll jump in there and do it. And I'm like, I probably would have been just weird as hell,
Yeah.
but I was ready, but just to help. Just to help.
I wasn't doing other shit.
And that's the thing, like
Who
for
needs
me,
water?
No, I was about to get on films. I was
You
gonna.
was getting on
I
that?
told him I was.
I wasn't never doing that. I was gonna do other shit. I wasn't getting on the line.
Like, if you be, I came ready and I was just sitting there like, please no, please no. No, I hope nobody say nothing.
no,
Yeah.
like for me, I think even just sitting back on the outside for so long, but watching
Yeah.
the St. Louis show, and I tell the contestants that like the St. Louis show, they can compare it to Arizona. Arizona is an amazing show, but the difference is that these are contestants from St. Louis. Everybody, 9 times out of 10 is from St. Louis, so it makes it definitely more authentic, you know, and you don't have to worry about, they ain't gonna match because they didn't ask the question of where they live, or everybody lives a couple streets over from the
Literally.
next. So it's easier, it's more authentic, it's definitely, in my opinion, more intentional, and the opportunity is there in watching this particular show.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask one question. This is my last question, y'all. I want y'all to be honest. Who's your favorite contestant that's come on the show? That's been on the show.
This is Joe for me.
Why?
Well, it's I would say 2.
Okay.
And the other one is only because he got the show kind of kicked off.
Okay.
And that's Willie C.
Okay.
Willie C only because he didn't come on that particular episode to try to go viral. It was kind of a layup. She just came out, and the girl, she wasn't even supposed to be on the show. This was a situation where
She was
we
supporting
had
her
people
friend.
cancel, and she came with her friend, and we like, would you come on the show? She like, yeah, and remind you, they don't see each other. So she walked out in her outfit, and Willie a comedian, so he just like, bruh. So he kind of really, he was the first one to go viral, and that kind of got everything going. Joe only because like I know Joe intentions is he really wants to match with somebody,
Okay.
but he's also unfiltered. Like I can see myself being Joe if I was on the show. Like I look at
You
you
just
like,
sat here and
really?
said, but
Like,
not to do all this
please?
time.
Like, I mean, it's just the audacity of some people because if you hold yourself to a certain standard and you'd be like, man, what? You know, that's just like me. Like, what? All right. So, but them two people definitely.
Okay. What about you? Did you have any favorites?
Yeah. So for me, it's gonna be weird, but it's definitely gonna be Unc. Unc is my favorite.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about
Unc is my favorite, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I
Okay.
came in on his probably last two
Okay.
times coming, but for me, I'm not a public speaker. Like I don't like to talk in front of people at all. And his last visit, like I had to get you on the phone to even get him to return my call, but we ain't talking about that part.
Man, real
Unc told me, you know, he was like, yeah, I never mind coming because this, like, I normally would be weird in front of people and I can't communicate, but being on this show has allowed me to be able to not be weird, allowed me to be able to talk. Even in his delivery, he's still able to talk and be himself. So for me, that's like huge. It's not always about the match. It's about just being able to come on and do things you never thought you could do.
Right.
So for me, that it would have to be him.
Okay. So I'm glad you said, because I actually was gonna say I don't have a favorite, but if there are certain people that come in through that door and they light my day up, and I forget that they're contestants and I'm the host. Definitely Definitely Unc. And we call him Unc. I think his name is Lavelle.
Lavelle, aka Legends. He got a couple of names depending on how you feeling.
And we call him Unc because he reminds you of an uncle, right? So I just start calling him Unc. He's always been a pleasure to have around. And y'all,
And I'm older than Unc.
You are really?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, all right, and I think I'm not going to say this person is a quote unquote favorite, but a complete pleasure. And if I see her face again, she will brighten up my day. And that's the hot dog girl.
Oh, yeah.
Glizzy Goblins.
Glizzy guy.
Glizzy
Tony
guys.
Pop. Yes, Tony
Such
Pop.
a beautiful person. You can tell that she's
She
not
was.
trying hard.
Nope.
She's confident. She's being herself,
Yeah.
and she's letting out everything about her. She's completely free with the process.
Yeah.
So she doesn't mind telling and sharing something that may come off weird to certain people, but her confidence with that is what draws people in. So
And in her last episode, like literally, she came 30 minutes prior.
Yeah.
Like I called her and she literally came. We were down. Like she
Ready.
showed up and we found out about this
Look,
hot dog.
I will take some.
Right.
What about you, Tommy?
It's gonna sound weird, but Rocky, she was my favorite person to ever be on the show.
we know
Rocky. No, she is the most 100 woman in the world. She ain't give a fuck about how you feel, none of this shit. I want the dick and I'm gonna take it. That's how she was. And I love that for her, because she was honest. She was brutally honest. Women can be more brutally honest about what you want in life, because she know what she want.
This is the one with the bedtime, the kids with
Yeah.
Yeah. She gonna put you to sleep too. She gonna let you down.
and she tucking you in.
She gonna tuck you in, boy. You been tucked in, boy. Whoa.
Yeah.
Grown man is different.
Hi, Rocky.
We love you, Rocky. Don't ever train for nobody.
Okay, before we close out, do y'all have any other questions, final words y'all want to throw out there?
No, just make sure you subscribe. I'm thankful for the viewership, our day ones, the people that support. It doesn't go unnoticed. I know sometimes we may tune into the negativity, but I make sure to make it my will to tune into the people that are supporters, that are subscribed, that are that love the show.
Okay. All right. Well, thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. Thank y'all for watching.
We love you, mother.
Peace.